So, what do you do when you've got no original ideas, but you've got a classic character, but unfortunately the classic character doesn't conform to your insane woke ideology? Well, if you're in Canada, you do this. Robin Hood, that's Robin with a Y, reimagines 1,000 years of legend for the age that we live in. That's right, it's been reimagined for the modern audience. Now, I might be crazy here, but I'm not sure that the modern audience is that different from the old audience, the one in the before time, before woke. I think, by and large, they still know when something sucks. Robin and his merry men fought a despotic and unjust Prince John in the name of freedom and equality. Wait a second, this is starting to sound a little bit familiar. I almost feel like there's a parallel in Canada. Although, maybe not the one that the creators of the show imagined. Our Robin, with a Y, will fight the injustices of today while embracing the heroic, hopeful, playful elements of the world's most recognizable hero. Well, I guess not so recognizable anymore. Robin, with a Y, Loxley, is a young black woman whose masked band, The Hood, The Hood, is known for their inventive videos and anti-authoritarian message. Again, I'm starting to feel there's some parallel here with some group that also had an anti-authoritarian message, but I'm guessing it's not a parallel that the creators of this show intended. She lives in Sherwood Towers, a cluster of rental high-rises in a working-class corner of New Nottingham, a nearby city where the cost of living has skyrocketed, leaving an ever-widening gap between the rich and everyone else. Okay, it's obvious. She's fighting the Trudeau Liberals. They're responsible for the cost of living skyrocketing. They're responsible for the ever-widening gap between the rich and everybody else. That's why Trudeau is so unpopular in Canada. But somehow I still feel like this all might have been lost on the producers of this show. When Robin, with a Y, finds herself fighting for her home and her family against local property developer John Prince and the sheriff of New Nottingham, Robin and her band, The Hood, decide to take the law into their own hands, using their masked secret identities to steal from the 1% elite who control their city and give back to their community. Now, here, just to make sure that the wokeness of all this is not lost on us, they write, Robin, with a Y, Loxley, is not just another superhero with powers and abilities no one can hope to possess. She's a badass everywoman who learns to fight for what's right, to lead, care for, and guide her followers. Robin, like all Robin Hoods since the first ballad was written, holds those in power to account in the only way the wealthy understand, by robbing them blind. Well, thank you, giant faceless Canadian media corporation, for giving us this gift. Now, keep in mind that the cast of this they're actors who don't write the content. They are just offered jobs and they take them because they need to make money. So here's Robin with a Y, Hood. Here's Little John. Let's see, I'm starting to notice something about this cast. Here's Friar Tuck. So somehow I feel like this isn't entirely representative of the population of Canada. Well, let's check out the rest of the cast here. How about John Prince, a wealthy and villainous real estate tycoon in New Nottingham? Oh, there we go. Well, who plays the Sheriff of Nottingham? A strong-willed and corrupt sheriff who runs a tight surveillance in New Nottingham. Oh, there we go again. There's our diversity. It almost seems as if they're trying to make some sort of point, whatever that could be. Well, I suppose we should watch the trailer, shouldn't we?
We don't do the flashy, gutter how we live.
Masked robbers who rap about their crimes. It's just sexy.
Okay, so that's enough already. Well, this makes Batwoman look like a masterpiece. This is going to make the world indifferent. So indifferent that nobody's going to watch this. I mean, just look at the views on this. 2.4 thousand views in 3 days. Well, that's 800 views a day. You've got 7 likes. 7. And they don't show you how many of the dislikes there are anymore, but I'm gonna guess it's more than 7. Actually, what's 2,400 views minus 7? It's that many dislikes. And just on a side note here, if you've been desperately waiting for that reboot of Matlock, well, don't worry, Kathy Bates has answered the call. That's right, Kathy Bates is the new Matlock, and I'll just bet she don't need no man. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. Please subscribe, like, and share. Sharing really helps me out. I thank you for that. I will see you next time.